welcome back to another video. So today I am going to plant the rest of my rose order up, or I'm going to work on getting at least one of those planted. So I ordered 4 roses from Heirloom Roses, and in the last video I planted my James Galway along the front side gate entry right over there. And I have got 2 more. I ordered an Eden Climber and a New Dawn rose, and my New Dawn is gonna go, I'm thinking of putting right here on this little corner bed. I got a little trellis here for it, so I'm thinking that it's gonna go right here. New Dawn is supposed to not get, if I'm remembering correctly, it's supposed to not get as big. So planting that one there. Now for my Eden Climber, I want that on one side of my garage, on the front side of the house. And right now there is a bush that I will show you and some grass along the bottom. So the bush needs to go, and then I did get some plants, some Proven Winners plants for the bottom along where the grass is now, to fill in right there. So I don't know if I will be able to get that bush out today. Both of those things will take place in this video, regardless of how long it takes me. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so here she is. She got to me on Tuesday, I believe, and it is Friday, and we had some rainy weather though, like Tuesday and Wednesday. So she's just been out making sure that she stays nice and moist in her little container. I think online or on the packaging it said that you can keep them in here for up to 2 weeks. I may be wrong though, but I don't want to risk it, so I want to get her planted in the ground. She is New Dawn, and I will put in some specs, but I believe that this one is not gonna get that tall, so I think this is gonna be a good space for it here. And right here it does get, I want to say like 5 or 6 hours of sunlight here, so I think this is a good enough space where she's gonna get enough sun to be okay. She is the most thorny of the roses that I've gotten so far, but that's also okay because, like I said, she's gonna be in this little corner bed, and she's kind of like out to where I'm not really worried about my toddler getting in here and touching her. So let me just go ahead and get her planted in the ground. Alright, so I've got my hole about as deep as I want it. I filled up a bucket of dirt with it, and you can see that the soil here in this bed is a lot better than what we saw yesterday planting up those James. Like a good 5-6 inches of good soil before we start seeing that nasty southern clay soil. So I think I'm gonna just put her in there, and I do want to try and do a good job about covering up like about 1 inch, I think is what it said on the box, with some soil. But Gonna do the same method that I did yesterday. Do some compost, do some of the bucket soil that I took out, more compost, more soil, more native soil, and then just layer it like that. And yeah, I'm really happy with it, with all of the roses that I've gotten from that order. You can just see a bunch of new growth all over it, and I'm so excited to see how it does here. So I remember to put in some fertilizer today, unlike yesterday. But this is what we got. And I'm so excited, I can hardly wait to see what happens. So I'm gonna give this a ton of water, a ton of water. And then I will go up to the front and work on getting that site prepped for my new Eden. Okay, so excuse my plant stash here. These are all need to be planted up. But here is where my Eden is gonna go. I have this Eden, which I'm not sure where it's gonna go yet, but the Eden from Heirloom is gonna go right here. And then I did get some of the Proven Winners Superbena Sparkling Rosé to plant along the bottom. But again, like you see, so the silly turf is gonna have to go, that bush is gonna have to go, and then I have other plans for this side here, so it won't look weird with just this piece gone. block as I can, like realistically, like the biggest pieces, and obviously I can't get everything out. And then I will put down, oh my god, there's a big spider. And then I will put down the Eden, top it with some compost, mulch it. I don't have mulch today, but, and then I wanted to put these kind of in there in the same bed, but I'm not sure if I have more, and I tried looking for more, but couldn't find any. As I'm editing this, I realized that the 4 Superbena sparkling rosé may have been enough for this area. But for my chaotic gardening persona, I did go out and purchase another 4 for a total of 8 in this space. I will have to update you and let you know if that completely takes over and overfills the space. But that is what we have going on here. I also forgot to film an outro. So if you're still here with me, thank you so much for watching and looking at this video and all of my gardener newbie-ness of it all. And I will see you very, very soon for another video. And in just a little bit, I will kind of pan over and show the finished product after a few days of completing this project and adding mulch, watering everything in. And you will kind of get to see what it looks like here in the end.